Hello, y'all. This is me, Zacchaeus. How you doing? Um, it says today's Friday, right? Okay, yeah, okay. Um, on my public um Facebook, I got for my news feed. Uh, they had today nice in a box. Actually, they got the news information from Channel 13 here in Houston, ABC Channel 13. Um, that it's a sad story. It made me mad because if I was the boy's father, I probably would stop this suspect who did to my son if that was my son. But still, this is just completely wrong. What happened in if you're from Houston, there's a Montgomery County, which is like northern, like by north of Woodlands in Conroe area. Am I correct? Okay, so we're in Harris, and this woman, her name is Miss May, and I forgot the little boy name is Christopher May. Well, he's 9 years old. And he didn't want to go. I've been in a situation before. I would tell my grandma that I want to go to the women's restroom when I was that age. But when you was a little boy, all men can understand when you're with your mom, your grandma, your aunt, your older sister, or whatever, they'll take you to the women's restroom because they don't want nothing to happen to you in the men's restroom because we have a bunch of weirdos and sickos and pedophiles, all that type of mess. Well, this is about to get to the story. What happened was a man followed Christopher into this McDonald's in Montgomery County, and they then he while the little boy was going to urinate, go use the restroom, a man walked in there, trapped him, locked the door, and told him to get on the toilet so he can urinate on Christopher. Oh my God. I'm trying to hold my back. I'm bipolar right now. And I guess the boy went underneath the stall and ran out there, and they have a surveillance camera because his little sister, older sister, led him to the main restroom and stand behind the door so he can come out okay when using the restroom. And that's one thing in this day and age, you cannot take your kids by themselves to a public restroom, and it goes for both male restroom and female restroom because you got women who do the same thing too. Okay, um, so and you got those for example, I am a Democrat and I do like Anise Parker, but I did disagree with her decision here in Houston to have an audience with is how you say the word? It's not audience. Um, ordinance, excuse me, to allow men to go into women restrooms. The reason why, because she's a lesbian, okay? I'm not knocking down her being lesbian, okay? We don't know what these male mayors and presidents, what they're being with, okay? But I voted for her before she had that ordinance is later on. And last year in 2014, she was trying to have a campaign where, for example, no for LBT, LBT, LB, LBGBT, whatever, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender rights. And so she allowed women restaurant to be open to men. Now, I do think the media kind of exaggerate on that because I think she was trying to say she wanted transgender women who are born men to be able to go to the men restroom. But she, by her saying it, the media got on it. But at the same time, I do disagree. I can understand if a dude who's a woman had his operation done, cut the thing off, and he's now an artificial woman. Should I say he's not a natural woman? No offense to anybody, but I do believe if you're born with the organs of a woman, a female, you are a woman. Okay, at adult age, if you have adult age. But anyway, so a transsexual woman, should I say? If he's a transsexual woman, then yeah, but what happened was by her saying that you have men who don't want to be transgender or might pretend to be a transgender person who are pedophiles, who perverts, might want to rape a woman, a little girl in these restrooms. So that's why I brought up that. I said both male restrooms and female restrooms. And not only that, you got women who, because I'm hearing stories, they got sexual predators who are female who not only molest these, like the teachers do the boys in school, you also have those who in the who go lesbo. No offense, I'm not saying every lesbians like that, but who actually will mess with little girls and stuff like that. We already heard a case about in California. Um, this is Latino woman who's now is a woman now. When she was a little girl, the vice principal at the school was a coach, and she was molesting her, taking her trips to Mexico down in California and all other stuff. And then when the girl finally got, because she thought she didn't have enough, she thought she didn't have enough evidence of how she got evidence. Like I'm doing right now, I'm on YouTube. She went on YouTube and recorded um the vice principal who was a coach at the time who molested her, who was a female, admitting that she did it, and she's now arrested. Okay, the woman who molested her. So I'm gonna go back to the story. So back to the story of what happened to Christopher May. He ran out there crying. He told his mom. He told his older sister, and they they didn't have the description of it, but now they have the description of the suspect, and they say the suspect been in trouble before. Um, and so the reason I'm making this video is anybody know the suspect, if he's bragging about it, get him in trouble. We don't need to have that type of mess going around. If that was my child that he was doing, trust me, I would look for the suspect and myself, and I might do something to him. Okay, you have to ask the Lord Jesus to help me out, but not be a vigilante on that level. But it's just sad. Um, so he's trying to be the perpetrator. We're trying to be the male, the gay version of R. Kelly. I mean, the pervert version of it. Because there's a male involved in the situation, not a male. But because we know about the R. Kelly peeing on the 15-year-old girl. So you know what I'm saying. So you know, my heart goes out to the May family. That's their last name. The woman I saw on ABC 13 video on my phone here, my Samsung Galaxy, uh, she said she felt guilty. Doesn't, baby, that Miss May, do not feel guilty for what happened. That has nothing to do with you. That's your son, but you are not the guilty party. The only person should be feeling guilty is the perpetrator who said he pee on this little boy. I mean, if this suspect, there's a lot like couple YouTubers have said before, why do these people want to deal with children? There's a lot of adults who are giving it up. You do have the golden shower type women and men out there who would not mind that. Why pick up on a little child? I don't understand that. That's an innocent child. All the little boys are gonna use the restroom. As human beings, so we gotta use the restroom, right? We gotta discharge both the feces and the urine. Okay. Why would you want to pick up a little child? You know what I'm saying? It just I don't understand all these grown adults is out there. I mean, I'm not saying to go look for adults and perpetrate them who don't want no part of that, but there are men and women who are willing to do that type of stuff. Why would this man bother a child? I don't get this stuff. I mean, it just don't make no sense. A little boy. I don't get that. What do y'all see in children? If anybody who is a doggone pedophile type person, just like I criticize R. Kelly, what do y'all see in children? Teenagers and children. Y'all, all these 18 older people out there that's just wild out and nasty and crazy, and I don't get this. I really don't get this. This is sick. But this is a wake-up call to everybody who have children, who have nieces and nephews. I'm an uncle myself. I'm hopefully will be a father myself, be married, find a woman to get married to once I get this money, so I don't have to do no YouTube videos and stuff, like I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? When I get my bachelor's degree and in 2018, that's the estimation of the year of my graduation, but because I'm an online student. But I don't want my children, male or female, daughters or sons, go through grandchildren, great grandchildren, go through this type of trash. You know, um, I would not. I mean, seriously, it's just, ugh. I don't get how. Why would you want to pee on a little boy? I don't. I just. It's stupid. It's sickening. It's yuck. It's sickening. It's gross. It's immoral. It's gruesome. I don't understand it. And like I say, if it was, I was the father of Christopher, of course, I had to escort him to the restroom as a father's supposed to do. But it's so sad that even if the father's not around, even his father is around. I'm saying that if he's with his mother, she not. I'm sorry I had to say this. Take him to the ladies' restroom. You know what I'm saying? I know he feel embarrassed about that, but this is for his own safety because and then too, I think they're also like some people. One girl was talking about this. We was talking about the audience that Miss Parker, Mayor Parker, these Parker had did last year. A lot of ministers, went against it. Um, Only thing I will make a video about that I disagree. The fact they brought a Bible to her, like they trying to bash her, because the 9/10 is not just the audience of me or women restroom thing. It was also about her relationship and her being quote married to her partner. It had nothing to do. I mean, that's why I'm assuming it was not about the people, men stop men going to women restroom and having a right to do that. But it's about her being lesbian. Okay, that's between her and God. Okay, can y'all please I mean, I understand sexual relationship between a man and a woman, married, not outside of marriage, where it's between two men, two women, or a man and a woman that's not married, okay? Including sexual abuse, okay? Okay? But since this grown woman has a consensual grown woman as her partner and they in a gay relationship and marriage, um, that had nothing to do putting Bibles, living Bibles to Miss Parker had nothing to do with the audience. All you could have only focus on was to stop her, because you're never subpoena about somebody preaching. Of course, if someone's, I mean, of course we can preach freedom of speech, but you're going to bother her about her relationship that got nothing to do with you. She have her own sense of word, and you have your own sense. Cause none of us perfect, man. We claim to be Lord. We know, I know Matthew 7. Just because someone Lord, don't make you go to heaven. You ain't walking the wall, talking. I'm not the perfect one, but I did not like the fact that the Bibles were going towards Miss Parker when it had nothing to do, because the Bibles delivered to her had nothing to do with the audience thing. It had something about her last relationship because ever since she got the first mayor, I mean, be the first gay mayor here in Houston, it's been a controversy about her being a lesbian. That's exactly it, and they felt, and I understand what she was trying to say. I guess she should have reworded differently, allowed transgender people have whatever they change their origin to go to. But I'm not trying to change the story here. But I'm letting you know what's going on in Houston. But yeah, but I disagree with it. Trying to thump and be the tyrant, rigid tyrant, because last time I checked, Jesus was very merciful and kind. Yeah, he did not condone sin, but he did not go in there and throw stones on the sinner either. Get my point? So that's one thing. But going back to what I'm saying, me and the girl was talking about that, and one girl was telling me, they need to have a family restroom. And I think that more established, instead of having just a male and a female, we need to have a family restroom where the mothers and the fathers can take their children to the restroom. Uh, Also, to people with kids, they don't want the kids by themselves, so they don't have to worry about these pedophiles and these rapists and all other stuff. These widows here today going to these restaurants. We need to have a family restaurant, and that's one thing. Since I want to be, that's my major to be entrepreneur. If I besides a talent agency and selling herbal pills and stuff, and also doing other business that I want to do, besides seeing as a model, I want to, if I have a restaurant or whatever, I should have a family restroom, so you don't have to worry about any sick perpetrators out there in the world, pedophile, all that type of killers and murderers and stuff, and that type of things. For example, when I never forget in Las Vegas, it's no different. Um, this is even though it's not the same gender. He happened to be a Caucasian guy, and he did have a mental issue, but they should have gave him life to prison. I'm not a death penalty person, but I mean, actually, I probably wouldn't give him a death penalty if that was my daughter. He did too. Little girl, she's a sister, and and she was in nine somewhere in the 90s. I think the dude was about my age, and because he had a sick history, he was adopted. They went out to his mental history, and one thing, even though the criminals, that's one thing I'm not trying to get when I made a video about what happened in Miami with the security officer killing that brother, Kendall, Lucas Kendall. We do need to do it better, and I'm not saying give these criminals a break with mental history. No, I'm not saying that. But I would like to know all criminals. What is the potential so we can have the signs right there and we know who we're dealing with? We know not to give the guns to. We know not to give a position of power to. That type of thing. This man, he was at, was it casino? He took, was it Reno or Las Vegas? He took this little sister and she was and molested her and raped her and killed her and left. And that's how they caught him by the basement. He went to the girls' restroom with that women's restroom as well. And I think she was with her, the little girl was with her father or something like that. I ain't not know that little kids can go to the casinos, but anyway, that's what happened. Or the hotel, the casino, whatever it was. And this is similar story here. But even though it's the same gender restroom, we need to, and it's not Miss May's fault because she couldn't go as a female. She can't. I mean, even though Harris County in Montgomery County, saying I think that the ordinance with Ms. Niece Parker was doing was here only in Houston, but if there was a mayor income role, whatever, that said, well, we're going to have the women go to the men's restroom if they feel that they male, transgender as well. Okay, if they was to go in there, still, she, as a woman, they didn't say no transgender, like, on these parts, say no transgender this part, she can't go in the men's restroom and, it'd be against the law how to do that. So, of course, she let this little boy go in there, but it's not her fault. But I think we need to have a family restroom. So when I have like the guy in Las Vegas or the guy there's a suspect running around here and they say this man has been that's one thing I understand. Why not release his name? So we know who we're talking about because why not show his mugshot? This man who did this to the little boy trying to pee on him um has been in trouble with the law before. And I don't understand why would he pick on, I know we have sick pedophile people who love children and teenagers who are grown people where they can find grown people to do the same sexual pleasure for themselves. I don't get that. Um Especially these days since everybody wild out, you know what I'm saying, with everything. Everybody being freaky, both as a male or female, grown people doing this mess. We see it in Hollywood, we see it in the rest of the United States. You know what I'm saying? He could have, I don't understand why I pick up a little boy. And I feel sorry for that little boy. Like I said, I'm trying to do my best not to curse, and because I'll beat, go ahead and say it, I'll beat the shit out this man who did to my son. And if I was here, I sure ran out and got the manager to come in there and catch. You know what I'm saying? If I had to be in a scene here and everything, because I'm a snitch. I'm sorry. Stuff like this I do snitch about. If y'all talking, if anybody will see me in person, and if I use them type of people that do it to truth, I will snitch on your ass. I will get you in trouble. We don't need that type of shit in this. What type of, I mean, one thing, Oprah Winfrey, even though she's a uh, sexual abuse victim herself, she's been victimized when she was a little child. She had a show with the three pedophiles who did this, and I watched that show. Later on she had Tyler Perry and men who had been sexually abused, but I want to know what, like some people have told me that they had friends who work in the industry, who work in the law enforcement, and they hear the stories these men tell these who work caseworkers like that. Was it a friend of mine or this was on somebody I heard, and the stories they tell them, it is horrible. And I would like to know what's the psyche with these type of people so we can know who we dealing with. You know, what to watch out for, what's the signs. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to know. Because we don't want stuff like this happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad that a child cannot go use the restroom peacefully and not nothing happen to him or her. Isn't that sad? you know. And like I say, we need to have a family bathroom so parents, grandparents, uncles, and aunts who have their children with them. And even, they have the, also know when you go to the restroom, they have like the dads who have children, they have their thing where you can change the diaper on it. We have a family restroom for that. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to worry about no sick, pedophile, male, female doing something to a little child. Okay, that's exactly that I think we need to have, and more establishments need to rebuild McDonald's. Hey, I can go to Burger King, I can go whatever while y'all building something else, or either you my because I'm a food stamp person. Trust me, that's why I'm going to school, so I don't have to be on food stamps, so don't stereotype. I go ahead and make my own food and go to my, what I'm saying, and go to my house and use my own restaurant. I don't have to worry about those establishment. I understand you're trying to rebuild, like one nearby, they're rebuilding a new, they're remodeling Burger King. But hey, can we remodel McDonald's? Can we remodel so we can have a family restaurant for families to take care of these kids so nothing happen to them? Can you please? Can you please, business owners, entrepreneurs like me? I'm an entrepreneur because I don't want my business being in that situation. You know what I'm saying? I want my business to be a safe environment, safe on every area, including this situation, safe from this situation. So that's why I gotta say, anybody in news media, stop hiding the suspect. Harris County or Montgomery County Police Department, stop hiding the suspect. Expose him, so we know who we dealing with. So if I see him, I'm calling and I'm snitching. Y'all mind snitching for a good cause, because we don't want no child to be in this situation ever again. All right? All right, so anyway, let me go ahead and cut this 20-minute verse. 20-minute, I said 20-minute verse. 20-minute video, and like I say, if that was my child, if that suspect that trust me, it would be vigilante time, okay? And my record clean, okay? I'm saying I don't have kids, but they's lucky that I'm not a father yet. Cause I want my children. Just like I talk about the psychotic aunt mom beating her dog on, being vicious towards her dog and daughter. Same thing I feel about these sex offenders. No one means abusive. Like I said, I told somebody, if I, and I'm not God, I don't want to be a blasphemous, but if I was him, some of these people cannot have children. And then too, if they are people who don't have children or do have children, and they want to do this type of trash or go borrow someone else's child, they wouldn't probably be living. Okay, because I understand the first parents ate the apple, the fruit, and everything. And y'all got screwed out, messed up, and Jesus came in to save us from our sins. But we still got people who don't want to do no changes. Okay, so point is, I just want to specify and see me for my language is that I'm trying my best not to get so ugly. And I took my medication last night because I'm bipolar, but you know, anybody just trying to get a intelligent video so people can look through the video and understand. Then I'm put the news leak on the bottom so y'all can see what's going on in our state of traveling. It's Lovely T 2013 and she's a YouTuber. In 2022 as well, she got two channels. Lovely TV, whatever she called our state, the second favorite state, traveling ass Texas. That's what she called. Because she called Florida, ratchet ass Florida, and we had some cases down there going on down there too. Mm-mm-mm. So anyway, but here in my state, near my city, I had to talk about this because it's sickening. Bought a little boy like that, man. Please, if that was my doggone son, you did to my child, baby. For fellas, the police looking for you, I go look for you, okay? And you know what I'm saying. And if I don't have no weapons around me, all right, bye bye. Have a nice day. I set it up 'cause I want to get myself in trouble being bipolar. Bye bye. Have a nice day.